I've been doing some thinking these past few days, and I've realized that I took my whole family for granted. I've realized that I never I never wanted to be in a situation where I could compromise happiness. I could compromise being a father to my child, my beautiful girls, being a husband to my wife. I've learned how much pain I've put my wife through with this ordeal, and you know, I've learned to be so sorry to the point where if I could just stop time and just rewind it, and just fix things. I wish I could go into the past and just change what had happened, so my wife, don't get the chance to live through that pain that I put her through. And you know, I've also learned how important the family is to me. I've always known that, but when I'm being tested to the point where my kids, my wife, my in-laws, my you know my friends, close friends, it gives me a feeling of disappointment, but and also I've learned to protect my status. I've never looked at it as something that could have caused my family, caused my livelihood. So as a result of that, I think I'm gonna have to just accept what place I have in society and treat it with respect. And that's one of the feelings I've been having these days. It's like something that I wish I could just take it all back. But so I've been feeling. That's what my days are like these days.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking and getting into details, in regards to what's circulating in the media, what have you been doing in the past few days? And what did it teach you about yourself?
That I have to take my status serious. I've learned that I can't just think that I'm, you know, Cushy and Carter, because apparently other people see it different. So not only that, I've learned that, I'm like a role model. So many of the viewers and supporters, it's more like I need to be more serious with who I've become and what I'm doing. And I've learned that it is, bigger than what I thought. So it's like a lesson learned. It's more like one of those cases where you wonder, do I need a security now or I don't? It's more one of those feelings. So I just learned that I have to take my status more serious.
Okay. Well, you basically answered the question I was going to ask. That question would have been, how is it being how stressful can it be being Mr. Carter?
Oh, well.
You basically summed that one up.
But to be honest, though, on that one, at this current moment, it's very stressful in terms of, you know, looking in the mirror and looking at myself and wondering, how am I gonna be able to move forward? That's even one of my biggest question to myself these days. It's more so like, am I gonna be able to move forward and be even greater and stronger? So, yeah, it's stressful now.
I truly admire your strength in taking this important step. although it already has been circulation of an apology. When did you decide that this is it? I'm ready to talk about this.
That's really that's a hard question because I could sit here and give you a whole book of what There's a lot of things that was just transpiring. But the apology, when did I decide on doing it? It's more so of I wanted to apologize the same day, but I wanted to also sit back and reflect and think and make sure I'm saying the right thing. Because writing it, I didn't want it to seem as if it's just another letter because you're in this situation. I wanted it to be, it's from my heart, it's sincere. And my wife knows the type of person I am, so when she reads it, I wanted to be like, yes, I could tell he meant it, so I had to take some time. I saw a lot of pressure coming on to me. Where's the apology and all that stuff? But I just wanted to make it right. So, yeah.
What is your thought process? And do you plan on any counseling?
Yeah, funny, we had counseling today, to be honest. Yeah, we've started. That's one of the steps that I refuse to move forward without doing because I know that, at some point we're gonna have to face reality and we can't just move forward if there's any moving forward without figuring out what's going on, what's the problem if there is any, and all of that. So counseling was to me, I guess it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think so. As a social media influencer, being in the limelight, whether it's being in our living rooms, on our televisions, or our devices, you captivated and have connected with your audience and created such a bond, like family, that many people can relate and look up to. Is there anything you want to say to your loyal followers?
First and foremost, I must give a public apology not just to my wife, but to the loyal supporters, the ones that been there from day one, the ones that, share their opinion publicly in the comment section. I'm disappointed. The ones that stay up and say, yo, we're gonna watch this content even if you drop it 3 in the morning. I wanna share my deepest regrets and how sorry I am to make you guys feel like what you're feeling now. And I wanna also go ahead and put out an apology to like my mom, my father, my family members, the ones that, really feel like like um I made the biggest mistake, but at the same time they still tap me on the shoulder and say, you'll move forward. Also, I wanna throw an apology out there to close friends, family friends, and anybody at all who have inspired and feel disappointed to the point where they feel like, they don't want to continue supporting us. But my apology goes to you and for everybody who got involved, while the British, the female, just anybody who your name recalled. I just want to, give an apology for that and just hope we could make things right moving forward. Yeah.
After all was said and done, what were you thinking when you went live? And where were you mentally at that point?
The $1,000,000 question. What I was thinking when I went live. To be honest, the only thing that was in the back of my head was just to save my family. I don't want to lose my wife and my kids. And when that went viral, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't thinking to the point where, me going live even make it worse in the eyes of the public, in the eyes of my wife, the eyes of everybody who's just watching, and I could just only imagine how stupid I look, you know. But you have to understand when you're in a situation where the only thing you think about is the greatest being in my life is my wife, and she might just possibly not be a part of that because of what I did. The only thing I was just thinking is try to save my family, you know, and I believe at that moment the best option was just to do the worst thing. But if I, like I said before, if I could take it all back, I would have done it differently. I would have gone to my wife. I would have tell her what had transpired, and you know, one thing I've learned about my wife, she's always understanding to the point where even if she's mad, she's gonna come up with the best solution for the situation, and it probably wouldn't have been this viral. I probably wouldn't even need to do this video. So, what was going through my mind? Yeah, saving my family, saving my wife. Just still wanted to be a husband, you know, and I just did that, and well, just thinking back at it now, I just feel like, you know, you ever hear the saying? They say, you never know how useful something is until you don't have it anymore. I've learned that lesson, you know, but it's a hard pill to swallow, you know, but I did it, and I don't know, but I wasn't thinking straight. That's all I could say, you know, and it's one of those panic movements, you know. I was panicking. I was like, "Whoa, this really happening?" You know. So I deeply regret it, and you know, I just hope you guys who have watched could really understand where I'm coming from as to why I did that, and hope you guys could understand that as a man trying to protect his family, he'll do anything, anything. And if you have a wife like mine, you don't want to lose that. Someone who cares for you, someone who look out for you in every single way, someone is selfless for you, someone who puts you first. You don't want to lose that, you know. And when I see that it's in jeopardy, I just felt as if that was the best move. When really and truly, as you guys see how it plays out, it was the worst move for me, you know. But you live and you learn sometimes, and if we get past this at all, this will be one of those moments that's gonna make us stronger. Yeah, but I just hope you guys who have, you know, seen this just get where I'm coming from. And if you don't, I understand, because that was a move that I shouldn't have done.
Your audience that made you become this successful and held you to such high standard feel betrayed, like you did mention. Do you think you can live this down and be forgiven in their hearts genuinely?
Well, forgiving, yes, I hope they see the human side of me. And I've never ever claimed to be perfect, but also I feel as if there are some mistakes that shouldn't be made. And them feeling the way they feel is really, I accept it. I just hope to be able to move forward, and with me moving forward, they can able to see that um, I was just a human being, and sometimes we make mistakes, and those cost us. But I hope this one don't cost us, you know.
With all the happenings in the media, the public was like, NASA, make we done him. Make we dig up his file. So now with everything attached to your name has been dug up from your past, and everybody has their own opinions. Do you want to take this opportunity to address it?
I mean, I've done so many times, you know. I've I've shared my past in my vlogs. I've talked about what I've been through to where I'm at now, and it shouldn't be about my past. It should be about who I am today, where I'm coming from, what I've done, and if you're not seeing me as the past and you see me as a present, then my past shouldn't be, and that is why I'm always even funny about it, even use it to motivate others. Tell them, yo, my past was like this, So look at me now and look where I was coming from. So I most time use it as a motivator. Yeah.
All right. In regards to your inner circle, with you now realizing what you have to lose, what is your advice to your linkies when you see them about to make bad decisions?
The only thing I would say to them is get on a scale and just weigh the outcome. If it's beneficial, then do it. But if it makes no sense, if you're gonna lose, then don't. So in other words, I'll just say if you're gonna make a decision, always make sure it's something positive and beneficial to you and whoever is, important to you. So don't just go on the scale and do something that's gonna cost you, you know, and learn from other people's mistakes.
With the sponsorships that you've made commitments to, are you in fear of losing them due to your conduct?
I'm a very understanding guy, and just like I was trying to protect my brand when I came out and did what I did, I think those companies would want to do the same, and if they believe that attaching their brand to something of this magnitude is not a good look, I'm very much understanding of that. But also, I want to say that I could, you know, move past that and still have our, arrangements or deals or contract. Then that'll be great because that incident doesn't define who I am. No, it doesn't define who I was, and it doesn't define the Carter family. And just like any business, taking risks, making mistakes, sometimes things happen, but it's what you do after the fact that tells if I'm gonna have a relationship with that person. So I do understand if they wanna, separate, but I also respect that because I'll probably do the same for my brand because I was protecting mine. At least try to protect mine. Yeah.
Everyone misses the Carter family. What has it been like for you being away from the media?
To be honest, I'm not fully away. I would say I'm not in front of it, but I'm behind of it. I'll see people comments. I'll see, you know, what other content creators post. But it's hard for me not to create content for my, supporters, for the people who want to see us just get past this and just move forward. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's to me, it's more of damn, I'm missing something I love to, but it's one of them things where I have to just know that I have to use time to fix it. Yeah.
What was it like for you after hearing all the criticism, and how are you handling it?
I've learned that sometimes when you think that, I've learned that not everybody is with you, and I've also learned that a lot of people prefer to see you fail than to rise from the ashes, and because of that, I learned to, be more, like I was telling you earlier, protective of my status. Because even with, people saying or sharing their opinion, they would love to be in my shoes, so I have to, continue you know, protect it.
You being a popular YouTuber and family man, your audience of all ages look up to you. So there's a lot on your plate. But in reality, people make mistakes. And many have went through what you're going through or similar experiences. Talk to the people who are dealing with their own issues. What has it been like for you to manage the pain and stress caused? And give them some advice on how they can manage their stress in their life.
That's a big one. First, I would say tackle the problem first and face it. That's one thing I wasn't doing from the start. I was, scared to face the story, I guess. But there's always gonna be somebody in your corner. Not everyone is gonna be against you. And find that one person that's in your corner and use them to boost you, use them to encourage you, use them to make you do the right thing. And the person that is being hurt or would be the victim might be a loved one. In my case, it's my family, my friends, my supporter. I just have to be honest with what happened. I have to seek their forgiving heart to be a part of me again.